Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Let's get this on. It's beautiful. Right. Play from start. Let's do it. So this sprint has been it's been a good sprint. We've managed to get 6 releases into live, which is phenomenal. We've had Louis for this sprint. So anyway, so let's go for it. So the first release was for Merlin Self-Serve, and the issue that we had was the user details. There was a disparity between a few of the collections, and those collections were the new starters, pre-reg, registered, and IO. And the issue would be that if someone updated their details on Pension Wizard, the dashboard, it would affect some of these collections, and if someone updated the user's details via the uploader, then it would update some of the other collections. So there was always this disparity where a letter or an email could be going out to the wrong email address or home address. So we're putting a fix to ensure that they're all there's parity between them all, and if you update someone's details, no matter where it is, it will be affected all the way across, which is great. So now we won't have that issue, which is amazing. So the second release was Elasticsearch. I don't think I've mentioned this before. When we said 3 days, we meant 3 months.
What's Elasticsearch?
I don't know. So we've managed to get this into live. We've gone through the triathlon of getting it there, and we've been iterating through the feedback that we got from client services, which is good, and we're going through that, and yeah, so it's amazing. So then again, we had another release to live, which was the CSV download, which is added, which Rich Marshall absolutely loves. So that's in there. But that's in live, and that's working as expected. It's got the access control in there, and it's it's doing wrong seal, what it says on the tin, kind of. So the IO client service, we had Louis. He come over and terminated a few of the backlog issues that we had with IO. And this is really great bit of work, and it's there's a reconciliation script now, which ensures that all the records are up to date. Because in IO you need a few different IDs. You need one for their account details, one for their contact details, and one for the actual user. And we were finding that a lot of our old records were missing a lot of this information. So this should now really stop a lot of manual work that was being created because of this. Every time there was an update through the uploader. So also prevented the duplication of users in IO, which was an existing bug that we had, and a fix to allow client services to update existing users in IO, which is great. It's going to save a lot of manual work. So then there was this fix as well, where the monthly analytic numbers were incorrect and they were doubled, which Andy, is he in spirit? He noticed that. So that's fixed now, and that's spitting out the correct numbers for the analytics, which is the amount of referrals and such. And then Tim, hey, is he here somewhere? There you are. So Tim, before he disbanded, he added in this great work into pension contributions, which allows a user to give it a score out of 10 and leave a comment for how they felt the journey was. So I'm going to do a demo of that now. Right, so here we go. So I'm logged in as me. I was. So what I'm doing, I'm going to show you the login screen. This is beautiful. So. Right. So I'm going to go through contributions as quick as I can, because I know you've seen it a fair amount of times. If you just talk amongst yourselves for one moment.
How are you, Pete?
It's lovely weather we're having. Seconds, we're almost there. You'll be sitting down. Going for a treat. So, right, we're nearly there. We're going to agree. None of these problems. Everything's great. I'm accepting, Martin. Thank you for the advice. Thank you very much. Hey, look at that! So this is now a user can say how they felt the journey went. Obviously 10, and then right. So then that went. Then that goes into a dashboard that Simran has access to, and then he can go through all the feedback, and we can create tickets if we need to and address issues that people might have had with the journey. And that is all that we've got today. But again, that was 6 releases, and I think it's an amazing effort from the team. And also, while that's been going on, we've had a new team member, Rich, and we've been working on Money Wizard, and we're going to be delivering that into live 100%. 100% next sprint. Yeah, that's going amazing, and it's. I didn't want to show it this sprint because it is. Well, we're like 70% through it, but I just thought there's no point. I'm sure he's sick of seeing the same thing twice. So we're going to wait till next week, next sprint, next show and tell, and it will be in live, and you will write home and tell everyone about it. Thank you.